Welcome to Ballet Bites. Can you believe how NFL players are trading football cleats for ballet slippers? It's a wild fusion of gridiron strength and graceful motion.
Absolutely. The idea of NFL athletes flocking to ballet classes is both mind-blowing and inspiring. Did you catch the story about that Eagles linebacker Dean on May 24, 2025?
Oh yes, Dean, switching rehab bands for pliés at BalletX, said he felt an immediate change. His claim that mobility shot up and soreness dropped instantly shook the sports world.
Exactly. And his viral Instagram posts, man, they got everyone talking. It's like seeing an intense 240-pound linebacker doing slow, grand pliés, truly a sight that defies stereotypes.
Yeah, it's fascinating. Football and ballet coming together. And this isn't a new idea either. Legends like Walter Payton and Herschel Walker already dabbled in similar workouts back in the 80s, but social media has really accelerated this trend in real time.
Right. It raises that big question. Can ballet be a mainstream tool for gridiron conditioning? Teams from Philly to Phoenix are now booking trial sessions because, as strength coaches point out, barre work fires up stabilizer muscles without overloading the joints.
Yeah, exactly. It's a smart move for those no-pad CBA-regulated off-season days. I mean, seriously, imagine a football training regimen spiced up with adagio phases and graceful développé, all boosting injury resistance.
It really is a paradigm shift. Speaking of injury reduction, remember that study from the 2025 International Journal of Sports Physical Therapy?
Oh, absolutely. That study compared athletes with dance backgrounds to those without, and found, get this, a 17% lower non-contact injury rate for the dance group. It clearly backs up the anecdotal evidence from Dean's experience.
Right, which ties directly into how ballet not only promotes flexibility, but delivers eccentric strength training. Think about a slow, deep, grand plié in second position, targeting the quads, glutes, and deep core all under tension.
Yeah, exactly. And that movement mimics deceleration when a linebacker plans to change direction. This isn't just fancy stretching. It's a full-body workout that's both functional and artistic.
Yep. And then there's the obvious impact on footwork. Relevés for calf endurance, tactical foot speed, and quick lateral movement. Even stars like Patrick Mahomes joked about sneaking into a barre class after watching teammates refine their chaîné turns.
True, that's a great point. Now, one of the more intriguing aspects is the cultural side of this trend. Can ballet, which many associate with elegance and artistry, bust the old macho stereotypes ingrained in football culture?
Oh, for sure, and we have some strong opinions here. Dean admitted he still feels like a football player, even when he's posting barre videos. But those videos resonated. His 240-pound frame moving gracefully challenged traditional notions of toughness.
Yeah, exactly. And the optics matter. It's not merely about technique, but also about inspiring a new wave of athletes. High school teams like those in California even added optional ballet electives, and classes filled to capacity in no time.
That's a huge shift. But here's a thought. I did hear some resistance. One veteran offensive lineman said he'd rather deadlift than dabble in dance. Does that not highlight a real cultural hurdle?
Absolutely, I get that. It's a valid point. Ballet requires a level of vulnerability and openness that's traditionally been antithetical to football's tough image.
Yeah, indeed.
But, on the flip side, if embracing ballet extends an NFL career by preventing even one injury, why not give it a go?
Exactly. Speaking of injuries, the average NFL career spans only about 3.3 years. Cutting down on injuries could really extend those contracts and keep starters on the field longer.
Right, that's a powerful incentive. And then we've got the practical side. How coaches can integrate ballet without disrupting their regular strength sessions.
I love that part. Physical therapists recommend like 2 45-minute ballet sessions per week on lower intensity days. And pairing barre work with mobility circuits seems to be the golden formula.
Yeah, exactly. One practical drill mentioned is dynamic warm-ups followed by a 3-minute adagio where you do slow développés. Then you superset that with single-leg Romanian deadlifts. It's like you're reinforcing hip stability from 2 different angles.
That's smart. It's almost like designing a custom training circuit where each movement has a dual purpose: artistic beauty and improved athletic function.
Yeah. And then there's the language. Coaches are even finding ways to make ballet moves more relatable, swapping arabesque with hinge reach and pas de with lateral bound, which makes it less intimidating for athletes.
I mean, exactly. If you can make the terminology accessible, you remove one more barrier between athletes and a whole new modality of training. Very clever.
And then there's the potential for formal partnerships. Ballet companies and NFL franchises might collaborate more seriously. BalletX already hosts closed-door workshops for Eagles staff, And rumors suggest the Vikings are exploring partnerships with Twin Cities Ballet for a preseason landing mechanics module.
Yeah, that's an exciting prospect. A real blueprint for integrating athletic training with artistic expertise. It could really revolutionize the way teams prepare for a season.
Absolutely. It's a win-win. Dance companies bring in a whole new level of finesse. Sports scientists translate that into measurable performance benefits. And coaches monitor training load accordingly.
Yes, indeed. Let's do a rapid-fire recap of the key takeaways. First, ballet is surging into NFL conditioning, driven by Nakobe Dean's viral moment and athlete testimonials.
Right. And 2, the science agrees, showing that athletic performance improves with lower injury rates when dancers are factored in.
3. Footwork, eccentric strength, and proprioceptive control lead to sharper cuts and more resilient stability on the field.
Yeah. And 4, the cultural shift is underway. Ballet is challenging the archaic tough guys don't dance mindset, inspiring younger athletes to embrace flexibility and creativity.
And 5. Formal ballet football partnerships could soon become a best practice guideline across the league, revolutionizing training methods as early as 2026.
Exactly. It's like having a secret weapon, one that marries artistry with raw athleticism. Coaches, athletes, and even the fans stand to gain from this cross-training evolution.
Definitely. Who would have thought that combining pliés with power lifts would redefine the future of football conditioning?
Absolutely, yep. But while there's a lot of excitement, there's still some healthy debate. I'm curious. Do you think the cultural resistance, like that from some of the old school players, might slow down adoption?
I do. I respectfully challenge that point, though. While cultural inertia exists, the data and tangible benefits might gradually outweigh the macho sentiment. Over time, even the skeptics could come around.
That's a fair perspective. And as more high school programs include ballet electives, the next generation of players will already be comfortable with these techniques.
Absolutely, the change could be truly generational. And who knows, perhaps one day we'll see a full-blown NFL manual that integrates both traditional drills and these innovative dance-based workouts.
Exactly. If football culture evolves to embrace versatility and artistry, then every linebacker, quarterback, and running back could find that extra edge on the field.
Right. For athletes listening, consider adding a few pliés to your toolbox. And for coaches out there, the next competitive edge might just be waiting in a studio with mirrors and Marley floors.
Well, that's it for today's deep dive on this bold blend of ballet and football. It's not just about grace and beauty, it's about performance, innovation, and even extending careers.
Indeed. Thanks for riding through these dynamic training trends with me. Whether you're a player or a fan, it's exciting to see how tradition and innovation can merge to create something truly groundbreaking.
Absolutely. Keep those questions and comments coming. And let's continue exploring the unexpected intersections that are reshaping the sports.
Yeah, right. Until next time, keep dancing on the edge of innovation and tackling the unknown with style. Catch you later.